YouTube live started. Can anyone see YouTube live started?
Yeah, it is displaying that meeting is now streaming live. Good morning, Ravish. Good morning, Ashish.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Vidushi.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Yashika is joining virtually, right? Is she there? Yeah, it's about time. Let's check who all are there so that we can get started. So, Ashish, since Vidushi is not there, will I be handing it over to you?
Oh, yeah, you can hand over to me. Okay. If Shivani is there, you could hand over to her. That would be better.
Yeah, Shivani, just good morning, Vishal.
Good morning, Pratik. Good morning, everyone.
Let's set up the webcam. You or Ashish.
If Ashish is there, that's fine.
All right. I'll hand it over to Ashish in that case. So Ashish, I will be handing it over to you. Cool. Can you still hear my voice? Can clear? Vishal,
Yeah,
is it-
Pratik. Loud and clear.
Cool. Shivani, since we don't have grammarian today, so would you be taking grammarian or language evaluator today? You see who all are there. All are, Yashika is there.
Vishal first.
Sure. Vishal, would it be possible for being the grammarian of the day?
As well as activities.
As well as activities.
Okay, I can be the grammarian as well. Yep,
Thank you.
no problem.
All right, it's 11:35. Let's get started, right? How? I forgot how to bring everyone on the screen.
Double click on Vishal's picture.
Gallery.
Upper right corner view, choose gallery.
It's coming in. Yeah, gallery view.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let's start the day with a big round of applause. A very warm welcome to all of you on this sunny morning. Actually, I thought it would be a chill morning. So in the script, I mentioned chill, but I can just. So the day itself went out of script, which completely resonates with our theme of the day, which is unscripted. So I, Prateek Kumar, Sergeant at Arms, thank you, all of you, for taking out time on this fateful Saturday and joining us on 406th meeting of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. Before getting into the session, I have something important to ask from all of you. How are you feeling today? Online audience?
Feeling very good. I'm very happy to see sun at 9 in the morning. So yeah, I think it will be a good day.
Anyone
And
else?
excited.
I feel very relaxed.
Relaxed. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, as a community, as a club, Eloquent has a mission, which is uh, we aim to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which all the members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and ultimately personal growth. And how do we pursue our mission? Through passion, right? Talking about passion, Eloquent Toastmasters Club has been a president distinguished club, and that too for 3 consecutive years. I literally salute to the blood and sweat of the EC team, all the members of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. Now, there are a few rules for all Toastmasters meeting. Since we are in 2024, raise your hand if you are not carrying a cell phone. Okay, all right. All of you are. So I would request you to take it out, put it on silent mode. You have 10 seconds to check. Cool. Now, since as a club, as a community, we respect everyone's sentiments. So we request you to refrain from speaking about 3 topics: sex, religion, and politics. And for the online audience, Ravish, Ashish, Yashika, let us see your happy faces. Online audience, great, great. So please keep yourself on mute if you are not speaking. And in case for any reason, if you are moving away from the camera, please turn it off so that it doesn't distract the person, whoever is on the stage. Now, with that, let me pass on the virtual baton to our very own veteran, enthusiastic, and wonderful Quencian, Ashish Agrawal. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Sajanam, Toastmaster Prateek. What a lovely day to begin 406th meeting. As rightly mentioned by you, the sun coming at early morning, perhaps the foggy days are away. I remember one of my friend was speaking to me the other day, couple of days back, and he was saying that he traveled to Chennai, and when he came back, the fog, etc., made him feel like he's come to a dystopian world. Yes, those foggy days are kind of over, and we are in for a bright degree. Today we have a couple of guests with us, and I can see Ashish. There are two namesake of mine on the virtual in the virtual audience, and Prateek, please help me in case there is anyone in the physical
Yes.
audience as well. And I'll
Yes,
request Ashish Jain and Ashish Kanoria, if I'm not
So-
mistaken, to introduce themselves.
You're
Yeah,
on
first
mute.
we can start with Ashish Jain.
Yeah, hi everyone. Actually, I'm not the guest. I'm the Toastmaster in other club. So I'm trying to join this club as well. So please consider me as a part of this club only. I will transfer my membership as well.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for confirming that, Ashish. Look forward
Yeah.
to have you as a member. Once you are a Toastmaster, you are always a welcome member in any club. And thanks for confirming. Let's move to Ashish Kanoria to give a brief introduction about himself.
Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. First, to say it's good to see three Ashish here on the screen. My full name is Ashish Khurania.
Kurania.
Yes, and I'm born and brought up from Jaipur, lived in Gurgaon last 10 years. Currently working as a business finance controller in one of the QSR company. I am a chartered accountant by profession, and I'm here to, as Pratik has said, we are here to develop our leadership and communication skills. So I am also here for same, and this is my fifth meeting as a guest. So it's nice to see to see a lovely face here, and it's true that's a lovely morning, and we are beginning this session. There's a 406 meeting, and I'm feeling good and proud to be part of this group.
Thanks so much, Ashish. Apologies for mispronouncing your surname.
No
And
issue.
now we move to the physical audience. Is there any guest in the physical audience? Could anyone confirm?
Yes. So we have Sarthak. Sarthak, would you like to come here and introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Sarthak. I'm from Meerut, but I've been based in Gurgaon for the past 6 months. This is my first ever meeting in any Toastmasters club, so I'm really excited, a little bit nervous as well to see what this brings us. So again, really excited to be here.
Thanks so much, Sarthak. If you are feeling nervous, what I can tell you is you are not alone. Uh, across the table here, yes, we start with a degree of nervousness which goes up to maybe a 360 degree, and then slowly it comes down with a practice, with experience, etc. Very, very warm welcome to you. And now we know today unscripted as a theme is very interesting and intriguing. I am excited to see what's in store, what this unscripted morning is going to bring to all of us. And we have our super energetic Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prateek, who's going to be our CEO today, be our chairperson today to navigate the day. And I would hand over the stage to him to take the session forward. With a huge round of applause, let's invite him on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish, Toastmaster of the day. So, how many of you believe that everything that happens, it happens for a reason? Almost everyone. Correct. But isn't it till the time we don't find out what that reason is, there are a range of emotions that we go through: fear, anger, disappointment, frustration, and God knows what.
Anxiety, overthinking.
Anxiety, overthinking. Yeah. So it's easier to say when we have reached that point, it's easier to say that everything that happens for good or for a reason. But the journey from that point to this point is much difficult. And that's the kind of beauty of life, right? We have no idea what is going on. If we already know if we already could predict the mystery of life, then there won't be any juice left for us to enjoy. So let me share an open secret with all of you. Would you believe if I say it was decided a long time back that we all will be meeting today? Yes. 100 years ago, a man named Ralph C. Smedley decided to take a leap of faith, and he started a community, Toastmasters. Over the years, this community grew bigger and stronger. And unknowingly, somehow, that person scribbled it into our fate that on a fateful weekend, we all will be crossing each other's path. Now, for the benefits of our guests, let me share. Today's meeting is divided into three sections. First one would be prepared speeches, where the members will be delivering a predefined, pre-scheduled speech according to their level, projects, and assignments. The second section, most exciting part of today's session, would be table topics, where every one of us, even the guests, will get a chance to speak. Our topics master, Yashika Chawla, will be throwing random topics at us, and we are supposed to speak over it impromptu for a minute or 2 minutes. The third section would be the evaluation section. So in terms of evaluation, all the aspects of the meeting, apart from speech and with speech, would be evaluated. So our general evaluator is leading a team of evaluators today. Let me invite Toastmaster Ashish Agarwal, who is our general evaluator of the day, to introduce his tag team. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Today, my role is going to be to provide the feedback to each and every participant who is going to be coming on the stage today. And in this role, I am not alone. I have a tag team to help me with the evaluation and with the feedback. So today we have two prepared speeches, and there will be, of course, prepared speech evaluation, and those evaluators will be using CRC approach. Today's evaluation is Toastmaster Shivani and Toastmaster Chintan. May I request Prateek, someone to just text Toastmaster Chintan? I don't see him on the stage, so that he could join for taking up the evaluation part as well. Aside of it, when we talk about the meeting structure and the whole meeting evaluation today, we are going to look at three important aspects. The first one is what we call conciseness. We all know how important is conciseness. None of us have elaborate time and attention in order to spend unlimited amount of time on anything. And today, Toastmaster Komal is going to help us with the conciseness element. And let me now invite her on the stage to introduce her role. Toastmaster Komal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. As a timer, I will be track the timing of each speakers and role players, and I will flash the three cards: green, yellow, and red. Green will be the qualifying time, yellow will be the mid time, and red will be the finishing time. So for prepared speech section, the timing will be 5 to 7 minutes, and for icebreaker speech, the timing will be 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will show the green card, At 5 minutes, I will show the yellow card, and at 6 minutes, I will show the red card. And for the other speech sections, for 5 minutes, I will show the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, I will show the red card. For table topic section, the timing will be 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will flash the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will flash the yellow card, and at I will flash the red card. For evaluation section, the timing will be 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will flash. At 2 minutes, I will flash the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will flash yellow, and at 3 minutes, I will flash the red card. And at the end of the meeting, I will share my report. Thank you, and over to you, TM Ashish.
So Toastmaster Komal is going to be referee of the day today. The moment you see red card, wrap up your speech within 30 seconds. Otherwise, she'll time us out. And don't leave the stage until and unless you've seen the green card from her. So that's the mantra of the timing, and she will help us to keep our meeting concise and to keep all of us in time. The second aspect is consistency. We know English has certain rules, and each language has a certain rule, and we have to abide those rules. And if we are not following those rules, we are then perhaps not speaking English and speaking Hinglish or Panglish or some other language. And today we have Toastmaster Vishal is going to help us with grammarian, and his role is also going to announce the word of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster Vishal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. So as the grammarian of the day, I'll be keeping a check on the language usage. We all know how much language and punctuation are important when we speak, right? Or when we write something. So it's my duty to keep a check on the good usage of the language as well as the not so good usage of the language. At the end of the meeting, I'll show my report when called upon by the general evaluator Ashish, where I'll talk about the good usages, and I'll also give you suggestion on what should have been said instead of the incorrect usage. As a grammarian of the day, it's my duty to introduce word of the day. So the word of the day for today is audacious, which means bold or willing to take risk. An example of how it can be used in a sentence is, it was an audacious move by TM Prateek to be TMOD for today. At the same time, as grammarian, it's my duty to introduce phrase of the day as well. So the phrase of the day for today is devil's advocate. It means someone who pretends to be against an idea or against a topic that is being discussed in a, let's say, a discussion or an argument, with the sole purpose of making people discuss and like consider the ideas in more detail and from different perspectives. So I'll give you an example of how to use devil's advocate in a sentence. So the teacher generally plays devil's advocate with their students in the school so that they could have an interesting discussion and look at different point of views. As grammarian, I would encourage all of you to use word of the day and phrase of the day in your speech. And in Toastmasters, whenever someone uses these word and phrases in their speech, we give them a thumbs up like this. So that's my responsibility. And yeah, back to you, Toastmaster Ashish. Ashish, you are on mute. Yeah.
All right, Toastmaster Vishal, thanks for being audacious to be today's active listener as well as grammarian. And Toastmaster Vishal will also be doing the listening part of it and come back at the end of the meeting to test how much we were listening. And as you all know, listening is an important skill to be developed as well. The last tag team member today is going to be our counter, and our counter will help us with regard to the consistency of our speech. That, and I'll request our counter today, Toastmaster.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a moment, Toastmaster. Counter of the day is to Guest Mayank. Yes, I'll request Guest Mayank to come on the stage and introduce his role.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Mayank. This is my second meeting as a guest, and thank you for providing me this opportunity. So during our speeches, we end up using some filler words. For example, so, or maybe we end up taking some long pauses as well. Sometimes these filler words and pauses help us to have some breathing space, but at the same time, we shouldn't do the overusage of that. So I'll be taking a count of that during your respective speeches, and I'll be sharing my report at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Mayank. So clarity, consistency, and conciseness. These are three elements. And the fourth one, if I may add, is active listening. So we all will be looking forward to today's meeting, and we hand over the stage now to the devil's advocate, Pratik, who has chosen a theme of unscripted today to take us through for the next session. Over to you, Toastmaster Pratik.
Hi, Toastmaster Ashish, Chintan this side. Sorry to interrupt. My target speaker is Vanshika or is it Yashika?
Vanshika.
Okay, so she's in the room, right?
Yeah, physically.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry for disturbing. Over to you.
No problem. Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. It is requested for reason we were talking about, that the mystery of reason. Why is it happening? Why am I in a situation where I am today? What could be the possible reason? That questions keep lingering around over our head every now and then. We may reach a goal which we initially set for ourselves, but as soon as we reach that goal, ultimately we will push it more farther and call it a new goal. And again, we will start wondering, why is it happening with me, right? So for all of us, at times, life goes out of script. We may have a simple script in our lives that I will be studying hard, then I will be prepping for the interviews, get a job, and ultimately be successful in life. But it is a universal truth that things don't go as we plan. So today we will be discussing that unscripted part. It will be an engaging session. I will request every one of you to participate. And still, I will give you some time to think over it. What could be the possible unscripted movement which is still in your memory? I will start from Pratik. So by December 2019, I had 6 years of work experience, but still I was struggling to make, in fact, nothing to make. And I was struggling for survival. I heard people saying that they are living hand to mouth. But for me, the situation was, and I'm not exaggerating, the situation was that I was living hand to bank, hand to lender. And sometimes even the hand wasn't involved. Banks settled it by themselves. At such time, I was able to secure a job offer from Dubai. And coincidentally, November 2019 was the month when my father was diagnosed with a level 2 cancer. So in December, when I got the offer, his radiology sessions were on. And I discussed it with my father. He didn't even flinch a bit. I believe you all would agree that our parents are Indian parents, to be precise, are completely different breed. They are made from a different soil, rough and tough. So imagine the dilemma that I was into. Ultimately, I decided not to go and declined the offer. But that was the time when I felt, and the situation was so worse. Since my father was having his radiology sessions, right, and I had no way to support him financially because I myself was struggling to make ends meet. Then we all know what happened. In March 2020, COVID happened. Everything came to a standstill. The whole world's economy was about to collapse. And the pressure at my job was enormous. I think it was 21st of May when second lockdown was over. On 22nd of May, I was in the office because I was forced to. And I was technically, my role was changed, but literally I was demoted. So there was enormous pressure. And I was discouraged to such an extent that I decided to withdraw my PF so that in case if things go south, I will go back to my house and probably I will start a job or anything, any random work there. But as we know, things go unscripted. 2020, when people were getting half of their salaries, when people were being laid off, I was able to secure a job offer that paid me almost equivalent to what I was offered in Dubai. I mean, it didn't happen instantly, but yeah, over the years, it somehow it was matched. So that taught me something. As soon as I got the offer, I was able to work from home permanently. I was able to shift back to my uh, to stay closer to my family, my son, and everyone. So that taught me a lesson that no matter in which situation you are, and I'm not sure who wants to hear this, probably you might be at a place where at the moment you are questioning the universe decision. You might be questioning your potential, your abilities. I would say just hang in there and wait. You will witness the magic happening right in front of your eyes. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the most unscripted moment of my life so far. Probably I will discuss it in more detail because the kind of feelings I was going through at that point of time may take another session. I will be coming to all of you for I will be opening the floor to all of you to discuss your life's uh, unscripted moment. But before that, let's get into prepared speeches section. And first speech of the day is speaker of the day is Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Before inviting Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, let me invite his evaluator, our very own sunflower of Eloquent Toastmasters Club, my fellow Quencian, Toastmaster Shivani Kapoor.
Hi everyone, I will be the speech evaluator for Toastmaster Dhaneshwar's speech. And the purpose of the project is evaluation and feedback, and it's the first speech. So in this project, Dhaneshwar will be delivering the first speech and then taking the feedback from the evaluator, then executing that feedback, implementing it in the second speech, and then the third part of this particular project is that he himself will be the evaluator of another speaker. So the purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present his speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. And I wish Toastmaster Dhaneshwar all the very best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shivani. So without further ado, let me invite Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, who is an affiliate manager in a digital marketing organization at the moment. He is passionate about traveling, trying new cuisines, and he is an artist. He loves to draw. So let's see what he has in store for us. Let's welcome Toastmaster Dhaneshwar with a round of applause. The 6 words Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, the 6 words.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm here to talk about this 6 word. This 6 word have the power to transform your life. The 6 simple words have the potential to change your mind, your action, and ultimately your destiny. So the first word is believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your ability to achieve greatness. You have to believe in yourself so that you can achieve anything if you want. So raise your hand who believe in yourself. I'm the one first. Almost everyone. Just great. We have to believe in ourselves. Second word is action. Without action, belief is just like a fleeting thoughts. We have to take action towards our goal. No matter how many small steps you took, but every step will bring closer to your dream. Third word, perseverance. Success really comes without any obstacle or setback. We keep facing challenges or problems, but we need to think that we have to accept everything and keep on going. And don't forget the quotes. Never give up. Don't forget to achieve your dream. Fourth word, gratitude. We always thankful for the opportunities, the thing which we have learned, the people who always supports us during our bad time. Being grateful, bring happiness and thankful to our life. The fifth word is growth. Always try to learn and get better. Always be open to take any challenges or anything you want to change yourself, but always serve experience which help us to grow. And the sixth word is impact. Always try to make a good difference in the world. Use your talent, your passion to help others and create a lasting legacy. So these are the 6 words: believe, action, perseverance, gratitude, growth, and impact. We can help anyone if you know the true meaning of that words. Let me tell you my story of how these 6 words helped me to fulfill my small dream. So I remember when I was in 9th grade, a coach came to our school who provided us a basketball training in GRD Sports Complex. So at that time, I loved to play basketball. I was totally in love with playing basketball. So without any doubt, I joined that club and practicing every time, every day, and improving myself. And I was dreaming of the day to sit back on the court to play for a crucial match. One day, our coach came and informed us that there will be a tournament match among the district level. And I was very excited about the match because it was my dream. So I practiced very hard. But one day, while practicing, my friend threw the ball in such a way I got hurt in my finger. Even you can see that. So and that pain was terrible, so much terrible. Even now also, when I look into my finger, I have this feeling. But anyhow, I just managed to. But at that time, my doctor told me that you need to stop playing basketball for a while. I felt really sad. Really sad. I thought my dream for playing basketball was going away. But anyhow, I believe in myself. I believe in my ability. So I didn't give up. I took action. I understand the importance of perseverance and the impact I could make on the court. So I keep on practicing. Even my finger in a sprint, I practice on my footwork and my passing skills because I'm not able to use my hand on that time. But at that time, also I understand the importance of gratitude. I remember on that day, my father came to my room and patted my back and said, "Go, don't give up. Play the match and win it." Those words encourage me a lot. Even my friends supported during that time when I'm practicing. So as the time went on, I don't only focus on improving my physical health, but also I was forced to improve myself and my mental. I was trying to learn the game, learning new strategy. So I keep on growing. As the time, finally the day of the match came. The total 10 team from different district from different districts. So at that time, my mind was totally stuck because I had a simple, I have already have a hurt in my finger. So, but my spirit was unbreakable. I use a protection on my finger and practicing every day and step onto the court, and I will try with my level best to for the matches. I won the matches one by one. One by one, the matches all we win the all won all the matches and went to the final. That time, I give my best to score maximum 5 baskets out of 11 on the final match. Anyhow, I scored 5 baskets with the spirit that I can do it. I can do. And what happened? But luckily, I was the one who scored the last basket, or I call the winning basket. Yes, we won the match. And I did it. And I did the final score. So on that basis, everyone say proudly on me that yes, I saw my true talent, my passion, which impacted other players as well. So these 6 words: believe, action, perseverance, growth, gratitude, and impact help everyone to transform your life and lives of ours around us. So embrace them, embody them, and that led you to fulfill and purpose. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. I wish I could copy the same courage and audacity when I was going through the challenges in my previous job. Now, our second speaker of the day is Toastmaster Vanshika, and evaluator for her speech is Toastmaster Chintan. Toastmaster Chintan needs no introduction. He is a Toastmaster probably from the time when I had no idea what Toastmasters is all about. So let me quickly hand over the stage to Toastmaster Chintan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pratik. I'm not that much old. I am just Toastmaster for 2 years. But I like your kind introduction. And the first speaker, my target speaker, is Toastmaster Vanshika. Now, as a Toastmaster who's coming on the stage for the first time, it takes a lot of courage and a person needs to be audacious. So I request all of you, whenever the speech is over, please stand up and give the speaker the round of applause. Now, my target speaker, Toastmaster Vanshika, is going to give her first icebreaker speech. The purpose of her speech is to introduce herself in a club and to practice a public speech. I wish all the very best, Toastmaster Vanshika, for this speech and for the speeches in your journey ahead. The speech title is going to be announced by Toastmaster of the Day, so I won't take the limelight. And I wish all the very best to Toastmaster Vanshika. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chintan. So let me invite Toastmaster Vanshika. She is the creative entrepreneur that we have in our room today. She also is on a mission to revolutionize the Indian musical industry so that it stays or probably surpass the global standards. She runs an online music academy and teach piano to kids. And let's see what else we have here. Toastmaster Vanshika.
Toastmaster Pradeep, could you ask Toastmaster Komal to make me the host, please?
Sure, I'll Toastmaster Vanshika, Journey to Abnormal. Journey to Abnormal, Toastmaster Vanshika.
So all of us sitting here, we have this one thing. So all of us sitting here, we have this one thing that is common amongst all of us. It's not the way we look, it's not the way we speak, or it's not the way we dress, or anything that makes us similar to each other. And that's exactly what is common amongst all of us, our differences. Or in other words, our deep-seated uniqueness. And deep inside, all of us crave it, don't we? We want to be different, right? Don't we? So that's the funny thing about growing up. For years and years, we're desperately afraid to be different in any way. And then suddenly, almost overnight, we want to be different. We want to stand out from the crowd. We are asked in interviews, what makes you different from all the other candidates? And on that note, let me give you a glimpse of my school life. So at this really interesting seminar, we were these young, impressionable minds who were sitting in the front row. And this very confident young man, he comes on the stage and he's like, follow your dreams. Now, naturally, all of us were thinking of this glamorous life. Nobody wanted to be an engineer or a doctor or crack an IIT. And with that same sentiment, I went back home. I call out my mom and I tell her something which all Indian parents dread: their child choosing an unconventional career option. So, who here has emotional mothers? Just raise your hand. Okay. You combine them all and you get my mom. So, for 2 days, there's excessive crying that my daughter wants to be a musician, followed by excessive shouting, and finally, a big fat no. So my mother, she's quite adamant, naturally, being her daughter. I am also very adamant, and we come to a compromise. She told me, score good academically, and then after that, you're free to do anything that you want in life. What a bit fat line. So with that sentiment, I got enrolled in this manufacturing unit of students called Delhi University. And I had my first glimpse of adulthood there. And I saw something really shiny, really magical happening there. And I'm very attracted to that. So I want to give a try to that. So I go back home, I call out my mom, and I tell her, you know what? I want to be an entrepreneur. Naturally, her reaction was, what is wrong with you? For 3 years, you excessively hound me that you want to be a musician, and now you're telling me that you want to be an entrepreneur. So I'm deeply invigorated. I want to prove my parents wrong, and I started this online academy. And within the first year, it started doing really well. And that was beyond my expectations. It was beyond my parents' expectations. And now they're bragging to their colleagues, they're bragging to their friends, they're bragging to my relatives. But deep inside, it's just not enough for me. I wanted more. And that's the thing about being in your 20s. Nothing really truly satisfies you. We are these greedy people who always want more. So that was the same thing with me. So I'm in my third year of college. I'm thinking, what should I do now? What should I do next? I want to be an entrepreneur, but I want to take it a level up. So I go back home, I call out my mom, and I tell her, I want to pursue MBA. Naturally, her reaction was, what is wrong with you? So I sit her down, I open up my laptop and I search on Google, IIM Ahmedabad average package. Next thing I know, I'm enrolled in a CAT coaching academy and I'm preparing religiously for CAT. Now, being an average student my entire life, my first attempt was a complete fluke. I scored somewhere around 40 percentile, and that wasn't even enough to get me into a tier 2 or a tier 3 college. So my ego is deeply bruised. And this time I'm like, no, I have to prove everybody wrong. Now, the second time, I scored something which was beyond what I had expected as well, beyond what my parents had expected. So again, they're bragging to their friends, they're bragging to their colleagues, they're bragging to their relatives. And guess what? My academy started doing really well. It started really booming. So now I'm thinking, do I want that 40 lakhs loan or do you want to, pursue my academy? So with that thought in mind, I go back home. I call out my mom and I tell her, I don't want to pursue MBA anymore. Naturally. Her reaction was, what is wrong with you? And by then my parents were completely fed up that I okay, do whatever you want in life. See, that's the thing about growing up. All of us have very unique personalities. No two people can ever be alike. And that's why we have very unique journeys. And sometimes we try to explain our normal to other people's normal. And naturally, they're not going to understand our idea of normal. That was the same thing with my parents as well. So that's why I stopped trying to explain my normal. I started living my life. And today, I'm beyond happy with all of the career choices that I've made in my life. And I'm more than happy to say that these are the career choices that I have taken. Nobody ever influenced my choices. And that's why I want to tell everybody. Next time somebody asks you, what is wrong with you? You just hold your head up high, walk forward, and never look back. And with that, I'd like to end my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manika. What an inspiring, relatable, and uh, no words. With that, let's get back to the theme of the day. Unscripted. So, as I said, we will be opening the floor or to all of you for sharing your feedback, your stories. As Toastmaster Vanshika mentioned, right? There are times when you take decisions in your life, and ultimately you have to own it. There might be consequences, or it may happen. You will prove others wrong, but again, even in that situation, when you are owning your decisions for yourself, still the things may go out of script. Now, raise your hand if you resonate with this. At times in your life, randomly you get a thought that, yeah, I have such a cool life. I had so much adventures in my life earlier that it would make a very good movie. Raise your hand if you ever felt that. Right. So, would you like to explain what makes you think that? What could be the memories or any unscripted moment which you had different plans, life went different way, but at the end it all came together and it started to making sense for you? Anyone?
How much time do we have to speak?
No, it's an open session. So, well, I will still request. I'll still request like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. Should I to come there?
Yeah, please. Toast gas may.
So since I did not prepare this speech, let me clarify. It just clicked my mind because he was talking about being unscripted. So if I talk about a little bit about my life story, maybe I'll wrap up in 1 minute for sure. Before I got married, I was in a relationship, a very strong relationship. I was madly in love with her. Like I was fully so much possessive. for her. And of course, we used to have several arguments, issues, challenges, concerns, but still, there was no single day when I don't even think about her or talk about her. So I was like, that was kind of a mad love for me. I don't know, there are so many things which I did for her, which I shouldn't have, but at that age, you see, like it is normal. But due to some unfortunate circumstances, we had a breakup. We didn't get married. She decided, it was her decision to walk out of the relationship. And just before her marriage, one day before her marriage, I was in my office. I was very late. It was almost 1 a.m. I was working with my manager. She gave me a call. I was like, why the hell she is calling me after 6 months when we are not speaking? And on that call, she told me that, Mayank, I'm getting married next day. I was, as a boy, it is not normal to cry, but I actually cried that day. I was like, why it is happening? I loved her so much, and now she's giving me a call that tomorrow I'm getting married. And on that point in time, I was like, I don't know why it is happening, why it happened to me. There are so many people who are in strong relationships and they get married. Why it happened to me? There were so many questions I had about my destiny, about myself. And then after a year or so, I had a arranged marriage, right? And after having this arranged marriage, then I can realize one quote from Steve Jobs. He mentioned that, if I remember correctly, that you can see the life looking backwards, not forward. You can join the dots looking backwards. So when I met with my wife, and because before meeting with her, I was like, can I get a better girl than her whom I was in a relationship with? But when I met with my wife, all my concerns went away, and I was like, okay, that was the reason of the breakup. If I didn't have that breakup, I wouldn't have met her. So that's my unscripted story which happened. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. And see, from apart from public speaking, communication, leadership skills,
Yeah.
that is the beauty of Toastmasters. At times when I first came to the meeting, I believe uh, Toastmaster Aditya Gupta was, if I remember his name correctly, he was holding a session, and at the start of the session, we were all. I mean, I'll talk about myself that I was kind of insecure and felt vulnerable when Toastmaster Aditya, invited us to share our life stories. But that is the beauty of Toastmasters, where it is not about judging, but it is more about learning. So, be it from the meeting itself or from your past mistakes or past lives, I should say, not mistakes, but yeah, past decisions. So, guest Rishita. So you also raise your hand, right?
Yeah.
So would you like to
I have to
introduce?
think a lot about the story that I like. If anybody wants to come, they can,
Yeah, I want to share one. Chintan this side. Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Toastmaster
Yeah.
Chintan.
So this is a story which will you all will relate. Shivani and Ashish knows already. 1.5 years back, when I did crazy thing, celebrating Holi with Toastmasters, right? A great friend, Toastmaster Harsh and Toastmaster Salil, we enjoyed like anything during Holi celebration, and I broke my ligament in the knee. That was the worst thing in terms of health in last years I had. At the same time, I was looking for a job, and my previous company was not allowing me to leave the company because I didn't have leaves and I wanted to undergo the surgery. But that was the time when I got to know Ashish more. He helped me for the physiotherapy. He took me to his home. He used to talk me daily how's the health. And luckily, fortunately, God has been kind that I shifted from that job to my hometown. I got a remote home based job. I took a 1 year gap. I didn't undergo surgery, but that injury triggered me to push myself to change a job. And that injury made me believe in myself and the people around me, especially Ashish. That how one person, a Toastmaster, outside Toastmasters, can become a friend, a mentor, and a support person. Today, I'm sitting here enjoying from home about my life, about my work, at the same time attending the same meeting where Ashish is there. So, those were the moments I was feeling why me, but now I'm feeling it is good that it happened. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chintan. Who would like to go next? Guest Rahul, maybe.
Hello everyone, my name is Rahul. So, as the topic is related to unscripted incidents, so my thought is very different in this aspect. Because as per me, there is nothing unscripted in life. It is unscripted only for us. However, everything is scripted back in our destiny, which is designed as per our last life karmas. So generally we think that, oh, why it happened to us? Why it happened to me only? But my perspective is completely different. Even if something bad is happening, I never blame God for that because I never ask God when means if I was getting something good or I was means in a good state, then I never said God or never asked God why it happened to me. Then why if something bad is happening with me, then why should I blame God? It all complete it means it's completely depend upon what I did in my last birth. I'm a strong follower of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which believes in the karma phala, which means the result of your past deeds. So, as per me, whatever comes, either it is scripted or unscripted, whatever it is, I consider it only my fault. If it is good, then these are my good deeds in my past life. If it is happening bad, then it is the result of my deeds. But yes, those bad deeds have a result in the form of something good in the future. So that's my thought process.
Yeah, guest Marutesh, we would like to hear your.
Yeah, life in life we will meet so many person, but some person really uh, show a way in our life. Like that, in my life also, I have met some peoples really because of them. I was now in a good position. For in my career, I used to have my friend, college friend. He used to stay in university. Then he also I thought again I will not go for that university, but he has encouraged me to come again. But that is because of him again I joined there and I was in teaching faculty, and in the same way, I also in some incident I have attended a workshop. There they used to tell about these Toastmasters. Then it was very far for me from my place to attend the meeting. It is more than 200 kilometers far. And so I thought it is not my cup of tea, and it is difficult to become a English communicator. I thought, but suddenly during the COVID, I got some meeting links. And so again, I have uh, joined these Toastmasters from my place itself. Like this, life in life, some people really they help us to transform our life. Hence, opportunity always be our surrounding. How we utilize what we discuss really it matters, and that helps us to grow in our life. Thank you.
Very well said. So, guest Marutesh, uh, anyone else who would like to share their script? Yeah, yes, Peter.
Okay. This is more on a general basis. I will talk about our perspective on intelligence, because for example, if you admire a person who is a space scientist or a mathematician, you have the same level of intelligence inside you. You just display it in the area that is most important to you. This can, for example, be in terms of like cooking or running. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. Thank you, guest Peter. So, unscripted movement. I believe we all are charged up. The warm-up kind of session has helped you a lot, and we are more like in a position to speak about it. Everyone, right? So with that, let me invite our topics master of the day, Yashika Chawla. Over to you, Toastmaster Yashika.
Thank you so much, TM Pratik. What an interactive session. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. Now it's time for table topic session, which is the most interesting and challenging part of the meeting. In this section, I will be giving you random topics. You need to think over it and speak it for about 1 minute to maximum of 1 minute 30 seconds. And try to use word of the day. In this section, all guests and members are welcome to participate. I will urge you all to be audacious and come forward. Now, who want to come first? Anyone want to volunteer first? Yes, Peter. Yeah. So for you, the question will be, what is your favorite quote or mantra that motivates you in your life?
Yes, that is to be to have momentum. Always do what gives you a moment every day. Have a routine. Like, for example, if you are training, just keep on it, because that momentum that is going to develop in your other areas. So if you just stick on it, or if you work on something, work on it every day, and the momentum will build up, and you will be really, really great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guest Peter. Yeah, rightly said. Consistency is the key. If we are consistent, then we can achieve everything. Who want to come next?
Anyone from guest? Tejas, Priya, Malpesh.
Yes, Tejas.
Let's give the time.
Yeah. Hello, guest Tejas. So for you, it will be, what is the proudest moment of your life so far?
So far. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Proudest moment so far. Let me tell you a story about my motorsport team back in college. So I did my engineering in Pune. I was there for 4 years. So from my first year only, I got into a motorsport team, Resonance Racing. And I was always passionate about motorsport. Like unlike other kids, I always wanted to be engineer from my childhood days because I was passionate about automobiles. And from day one of the college, I became part of the team. And eventually, when I reached to my final year, I became a captain of the team. Like not captain or vice captain. The captain tag was always gave namesake for whoever brings the highest money for the team. So vice captain is the guy who used to work on manage everything. So I was a vice captain of the team, and we had an event in February. By Feb, we had to build a car, a working prototype of buggy, ATV, and we used to take that ATV to Indore, right? And before we take the car to the indoor or to the event area, we used to have evaluation round in our college. And evaluators used to come in the month of January. So at that time, in the January, when the evaluators came to our college to look our progress, they saw that our car was not at all made. Like the tires were in another room. We just had a chassis built in. The brakes were not there. Suspension system wasn't there, and they were very like disappointed with our progress. And they had very high expectations from our college because our college was one of the top performer in motorsport. So they gave us a 24 hours. They said we are giving you 24 hours timeline. Tomorrow we'll come back and we want, if it's not working prototype, then we'll discard your team. So we negotiated. We asked them for 48 hours. And for those 48 hours, I asked my entire team, I motivated my team, and we worked day in, day out. Nobody slept for 48 hours. And by end of the 48 hours, we had the car working and we tested the car on their end. And that's how we got qualified for the event. And ultimately, we secured All India rank 3 in endurance race. So that's how we always managed from me.
Great guess, Tejas. What a great dedication. Yeah. So who want to come next?
Toastmaster Ravish raised hand. And
Yeah. Toastmaster Ravish. Share if you could have any superpower for a day, what would you choose and how would you use it? If you could have a superpower.
Because I'm in a different setup. I'm traveling at coffee bus. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Yes,
audible.
you are.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, okay. So can you repeat the topic?
So the question is, if you could have any.
Can you repeat the topic?
Yeah, sure. So the question is, if you could have any superpower for a day, what would you choose and how would you use it?
Okay.
Unscripted.
Your voice is breaking.
Superpower. I would be healer. So yeah, this will probably to be with me. So if I would have a superpower, I would be uh, taking the role of a healer. So what I will do is I'll uh, whoever is suffering from any of disease, I will get them a relief from that disease. So it is kind of a super doctor who will be curing every disease which are there for each person on this planet. And that's how I think I can change the life of people because you can overcome anything, but if you have some disease which has no cure, you are helpless. And in this situation, if I can cure those diseases by my superpower, I think that would be the biggest gift for the people who are suffering from it. So that's my take. That would be my take. Thank you. for giving me
Great, TM Ravish, a disease-free world. Yeah, it will be a great idea. Next, coming to TM Vishal. So for you, the question will be, uh, what is the one lesson you have learned from a challenging experience in your life? What is the one lesson you have learned?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yashika, for that topic. I think challenges are part of our life, and I look at challenges or rather problem as an, like I have this favorite quote that every problem is an opportunity in disguise. So as TM Pratik has reiterated a lot of time today that we might not realize it at the same time that whatever is going to happen for us is good, but eventually we do realize that like whatever was destined to happen was like for our benefit. So I think, yeah, like this is something which I really believe in. And at the same time, I also feel that like people say that, I don't want any problem in my life. Like we pray to God that please take away all our sorrows or all our problems, right? But I feel we should not ask for taking away the problems, but we should rather ask for the courage and the perseverance and the determination and grit basically to like stand up to our problems and face them. So yeah, that's it. Thank you, Toastmaster Asia.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. It completely relates to the theme of ours, that is unscripted. Everything happens for a reason. So yeah, great to listen it. Now coming to TM Sunil. So for you, it will be, what is your favorite way to recharge and find inspiration in your day-to-day life?
Thank you, Yashika. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, yeah. So nowadays, the favorite thing for me to recharge myself is to attend Toastmasters meetings. So whenever, wherever I am get to meet so many good people. I was just looking at what Ravi Shrankav did just now. He is traveling. I think he's traveling in roadways and he is taking pain to attend the meeting. Not even attending, he is taking the courage to, take part in the table topics. So if we meet people like them in at one place, so this is the best way for me to recharge myself. I also had my plan for traveling today. I am in Shimla and I had my travel plan to my village. So, but because of some reasons, it got postponed. Otherwise, I would be driving right now. But I was very happy when I got to know that program has been postponed, so that I can attend the meeting. It may be virtually only. Second thing is the guest Vanshika. I was very happy to see her speech, that the way she spoke about her career options changing from one to another, then to another, and she was trying to be successful in every field. So this is also the discussion that she had. The discussion that she had in front of all of us, that is the way I get recharged, because looking at people, so many good people around us at one place, I think is a fortune. We all are fortunate who all are attending this meeting. And if we don't have this thing to do, if any Saturday, then I really don't I really don't have anything else to do. I try to ensure that I am available there, because if I don't do this, then I feel that I'm missing something, and that recharge for the next Monday is missing in me if I sometimes happen to miss this Eloquent Toastmasters meeting. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, great, TM Sunil. I guess we all agree to that. Toastmasters is our way of getting refreshed.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
coming to TM Chintan. So for you, it will be, if you could choose a different profession for a day, what it would be and why?
How many of you would like to change the profession? One, two, just two, three. Okay. Why we want to change the profession? The reason, as Toastmaster Vanshika told, is general Indian mentality. We have been grown up by listening from everyone that either be a doctor or an engineer or a loser. And that made so much impact on us that we continued the path which was already carved for us. We have been told that complete 10th, you will be great. Complete 12th, marriage, children, death. We will be going inside 6 feet down, or maybe be burnt into ashes with dreams inside. I don't want to do that. And if I would get a chance to choose another profession, I would be choosing storytelling. Storytelling, because the person who has the power most power in the world is the one who can change the world only with the words. And I want to go beyond that. I want to earn money by running my mouth. What would be better than that? That people invite you to speak on and you will get be paid for. So I would be doing that not for one day, but for my entire life. And I have already started working on that because I have now come to a position that I can explore that storytelling art. And the moment I would be recognized enough, I would be choosing that and living the one which I am having now. Because I don't want to put an alarm to wake up. I want to up and running to deliver a story, to inspire, to impact even one person's life. That would be the biggest change I can make. And if I can earn from that, what better the world can be. So I would definitely be a storyteller. I would definitely be a person who would make an impact because there had been many people who had made an impact with their words. The first one, Steve Jobs. Second, Toastmaster example, Dhananjaya, Mohammad Khatani. Looking at them, I realized how much power the words can have. Don't you agree, Table Topics Master? Over to you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chintan. I guess it will be a great profession. We all are fan of yours, storytelling and speeches, so you will excel in that for sure. Thank you so much. I will urge guests to participate.
Yeah, Toastmaster Yachika, the guest after, would you like to attend? So yeah, please. This is the reason we are here for, right? So,
Yeah. So yes, Sarthak. So for you, it will be, what is the most memorable trip or vacation you have ever taken, and why it is so memorable for you?
The most memorable trip would probably be a trip that I took with my family members and my close relatives to Kashmir. Uh, this was, I think, around 4 or 5 years ago. I we had I didn't thought that it was going to be so much fun. At first, it was like for me, like yeah, it's going to be we'll see some mountains. Yeah, we will spend some time with the family. But we genuinely had so much more fun than I actually anticipated. If anything, actually, there was one incident where actually a car got hit by a truck from behind. That was something we didn't anticipate it at all. And overall, it was something that really was fun, really unexpected, and I would like to do that trip again if I could. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, guest Sarthak. Yeah, trip with the family is the best trip for sure. So coming to the next guest who want to come forward.
guest Mayank would like to attend.
Sure. Guest Mayank. So for you, it will be share a memorable lesson you learned from a teacher or a mentor in your life.
Uh, Not from a teacher or a mentor. I will slightly deviate from the topic if I may. I will share a lesson which I learned recently from a book. Books are also teachers, right? So I read a book. This is on spirituality, which is Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle, right? Power of Now, this message is so powerful. It so resonated with me because if you just try to assess yourself now in this moment, are you really present in this moment or are you thinking about your turn, right? Or are you thinking about the previous speech? It is very common these days for us. And that book says that most of our anxiety, most of our stress these days, we are in the world of information revolution when the content is free of cost. We don't have that attention span when we can watch a video for 5 minutes. That's why we need in shorts. We need short videos or reels to get to know the more information about the world. We just keep on swiping on our smartphones. So therefore, that the message which I learned in that book, that just try to be stay in the moment, the present moment, which is the most important thing we have. The past, it is already gone. You cannot change it. The future is yet to come. You can plan it, but no need to worry about it. So, to the extent possible, just stay in the present moment and enjoy the life. Thank you.
Yeah, rightly said. Live in the present as it is a gift. Yeah. So, anyone else from the guest? Sure. Guest round. So, for you, it will be uh, if you could have a conversation with your younger self, what advice will you give?
Okay. So as we know, as we are going older, we have memories of our past life. I mean to say our previous years. So sometimes we think that, oh, if I can go back, I have the power to go back, then I can ask myself, means the younger form of myself to do this or not to do this. So if if I get one opportunity to go back and advise something to myself, so I would say that don't waste your time. Okay? Don't waste your time in television or playing. Just spend your time with yourself. Though I was very sincere student and very disciplined student, because my schooling, basic schooling was from Gurukul, where we had to live like a monk. We had to take early dip in the river Ganga, even when it was 4-degree temperature chilling. And though I was disciplined, but at that time also, I was very much means I was very shy in nature. I was not in the habit of talking to people. I was not at all very talkative, but still I always used to means waste my time in sleeping and in even in Gurukul days. Even in Gurukul days, these two were my favorite hobbies, sleeping and wasting others' time. Okay, so my guru used to say that instead of wasting others' time, better you spend time on yourself. So these two hobbies are still continuing with me. So if I have to advise myself in my younger age, I would say that stop wasting others' time. It is very precious for them. So ultimately, you are not wasting their time, you are wasting your own time. So this would be the advice I would like to give to myself.
Thank you so much, guest Rahul. I guess we all are fan of your sleeping habits. So yeah, great to hear. Anyone else from the guest?
Yeah, exactly. No, actually, I'll tell you one thing. Once I was sleeping in the office, my manager said, "Why you are sleeping in the office?" I said, "I'm getting tired in the office." Then he had nothing to say. He said, "Continue."
Anyone else from the guest?
Kanupriya?
Pratik, can you tell Yashika if Balutesh also raised hand?
Yeah, Toastmaster Yashika, Marutesh raised his hand earlier.
Sure, sure. Toastmaster Marutesh, do you want to come forward?
Oh, yes.
For you, it will be uh, share a personal achievement that you are most proud of.
I think can Marutesh, are you able to hear us?
Shall I repeat the question?
No, I think there is some network issue.
He got stuck. Marutesh, are you able to hear us?
Okay. Hello, to hear this. My voice is audible. Network issue. My voice is audible.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll close my. Yeah, okay. Yeah, achievements. Yeah, in my life, I have got many achievements in my academic career and in my Toastmaster journey. If you see, I was I was a little difficult to communicate because in my environment we used to talk. Most of the people used to talk in only the regional languages. Hence, it is very difficult to practice my English skills. Uh, when I joined Toastmasters, I used to take timer role, and I used to started like that, and I used to attend table topic. Then after that, I used to take a club officer roles. Like that, I have taken all the role, and now finally I am a division director. I took area director role, and I'm about to get a DTM shortly. Only thing in my DTM journey, I used to get a club mentor or club coach. If I got that, definitely all the eligibility is there for me for DTM. That is my achievement in the Toastmasters, and I definitely fulfill that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marutish. Yeah, step by step, we can reach to the destination for sure. Coming to the last question of the day, who want to come forward for that?
Uh, yeah, Toastmaster Vanshika. Yeah, and then we can quickly wrap up.
Sure, yeah. So for you, it will be, how would you describe yourself in few sentences?
How would I describe myself in a few sentences? All right. So if I had to think about a particular sentence or a few words to describe myself, I cannot do that because I'm the kind of person who keeps changing every 2 seconds. I'll watch a reel on Instagram and now I'm a completely different person who's passionate about something else. But if I had to choose one thing, that would be I give my 100% in whatever I choose to do. Sometimes I take up challenges, which, like the CAT exam that I had taken, it was something which was beyond what I had expected I would ever be able to crack because I had been a horrible math student. In fact, I got a C1 in 10th grade. And after that, it was just a downfall when it came to maths. But still, I was able to go beyond that, probably because I gave my 100%. And that is something which I've learned quite a lot from my mom. So even though you don't know, you're not sure that you can do something, if you're giving your 100%, that's good enough. It doesn't matter if you're able to succeed or if you're not able to succeed, as long as you're giving your 100%. The second thing that I had to describe myself would be consistency. Sometimes I feel when I'm taking up a challenge, I'm quite consistent with how I'm progressing about that challenge. So yeah, those are the 2 words that I would use to describe myself, giving my 100% and being consistent. Thank you.
Thank you so much, TM Vanshika. Great to hear. So thank you so much all for participating.
Thank you, Topics Master Yashika, for engaging all of us and for this wonderful session. Almost everyone was able to speak their mind. And I think in terms of impromptu, the topics were more relatable. Everyone was able to utilize the time. So let's move into the final section of today's meeting, which is evaluation section. And I would like to invite General Evaluator Toastmaster Ashish to share thoughts. Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Pratik. Am I audible?
You are, yes.
Okay, so we start with the last but not the least evaluation section of the meeting. And first, let me invite Toastmaster Shivani Kapoor to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Toastmaster Shivani, could you take the stage, please?
Thank you so much, Mr. Evaluator, Toastmaster Ashish Agarwal. The 6 words. The title of the speech was The 6 Words by Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. The speech was very well organized. It was having an introduction, the body of the speech, and the conclusion. The speech started by telling us the 6 words. So the speech title was very well justified in the very start of the speech itself, that is in the introduction, he told us the 6 words. That is belief, action, perseverance, gratitude, growth, and impact. And while he was telling the 6 words, he was also explaining it. All the 6 words were very well explained, and that made your speech an inspiring speech in the very beginning. And the entire audience was there listening to you because they know they are going to take away a lot of learning from your speech. So it was an inspiring speech full of takeaway messages. That's exactly what everyone wants as an audience, that the speech has something for the audience in it. And your speech was having a lot of those takeaways. You very well explained the details of the 6 words by telling everyone, do you believe in yourself? You raise your hand. So when you ask someone to raise their hand, it means you are interacting with the audience. Action, that there is nothing that can happen without we take action in it. We have to accept everything and keep going, never give up. So all the words, the phrases that were you used to explain those 6 words were really powerful. By telling everyone to express gratitude, always try to learn and get better, what impact we bring in this world. And one of the favorite phrases that you used for that I found very favorite was have lasting legacy, to leave a lasting legacy. So that was something was commendable. In terms of, this was all about the content of your speech. In terms of delivery, I think you used voice modulation, especially when you dived into the personal story in your body of the speech, which was again commendable to share a personal story. And while you were mentioning that the ball hit the finger, you were actually showing the finger and where exactly it hit you. When you said that the doctor said you can't play, you felt sad. And when you said you felt sad, your voice lowered down and you actually expressed that I felt sad. So that was something really commendable. So you were actually playing with your voice. And the conclusion was good in terms of content, that you gave a message and concluded your speech. In coming to the recommendation, I think recommendation plays really important role because this is exactly the purpose of your speech today, that you take the recommendation and implement it in the next speech. You can repeat the same speech or put that feedback in another speech. So first recommendation, all the recommendations are basically on delivery of the speech. First that I found was that your eye contact. When you are speaking on the stage, your eye contact should be there with the virtual audience, should be there with the entire room. So I found that your eye contact was not with the virtual audience, was restricted to the first 2-3 people sitting in the front. So your eye contact can just go around the room, can go up, can go in the screen, especially when you are in hybrid mode. So that's the first recommendation. Second was hand gestures. You were good with your hand gestures in some of the other points in your speech, especially when it comes to the finger. You were doing a little bit with your hands, but most of the times your hands were like this. So I would recommend you to use more hand gestures. You can be like this. We won the match. Be like this. In voice modulation, you were good, but where I was expecting you to show some enthusiasm was towards the end when you mentioned we won the match and scored 5 baskets. So it could have been more enthusiastic but you continued with the lower voice itself. So you could go up with your pitch. And these are little recommendations on delivery, but in terms of content, in terms of the speech structure, you did a great job. And I really appreciate you for the draft that you have gone into your journey. Great job and keep it up. Thank you so much. And thank you, the Tribune Evaluator, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thanks so much, Toastmaster Shivani, for following CRC approach for the evaluation. And now we move to Toastmaster Chintan to evaluate the icebreaker of Toastmaster Vanchika.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish. May I request Vanshika to please come on the stage? I just want to have a conversation. Thank you. And kudos to you. Thank you for all of us to remind again that we would need to be continued to be different, and we need to be unique as much as we can. On Sunday fine morning, this is the message I'm taking away from your speech, and I really appreciate for giving me it. Now, what I loved from your speech was First, the speech craft. What I mean by the speech craft, the way your speech was crafted, the opening, body, conclusion, and most importantly, the lucid transition. We could see how your speech transitioned from one phase to other phase, and you used beautiful words. The English language which you used, for example, deeply invigorated, beyond expectations, deep seated, bragging, head high, ego is bruised. This is what a speech crafter should do. So kudos to you for such word wizardry. Second thing which I loved from your speech is gestures. Your gestures were confident. As an icebreaker speech, I have not seen in real so recent time this confident gestures with great confidence. So keep doing the open body confident gestures with great voice clarity. The third thing which I loved, the most important thing, is you gave the personal anecdote. Whenever we give a piece of our life, everyone would be connected to us, and especially if it is a universally emotion, right? It's a universal emotion. We all gone through the struggle as a child and the society tantrums that what one should be. Now, what I would like to suggest, and before I go to recommendation, may I ask you one thing? Have you gone through the speech of world champion Dhananjaya? Any means?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you know my first recommendation, right? You used his exact lines. How many of you have emotional mother? Combined all of them. That's a great thing. We all like to watch. I also like to watch or love to watch entire day the world champions. But a recommendation is not to take the content from the world champion. Right. You are a great speaker. You have great chances to go into contest further. But if you are taking the content from other, then it's against the rules. And the second thing, it lessens the authenticity of a speaker. You had been giving everything so authentic, you became so vulnerable to all of us, but these two lines lessens the credibility of a speaker. So as this is an icebreaker speech, I'm being harsh to you and telling you that don't take the content. The reason is, if no one tells you at this point of time, then you might keep doing it, right? So this is the time. Be inspired from the speakers like Dhananjaya. What you could have done, your speech title. Your speech title could have been, if someone there was a line throughout a kind of a thread in your speech, why you are an abnormal, right? What is wrong with you? That was the word you used throughout your speech. You could have kept that. Remember, the Dhananjaya speech had, I see something in you. What's wrong with you has same power if you had used that rather than taking the content from him. So sorry for being harsh, but it is just for your improvement. Second thing which I want you to improve upon is the pace and pause. Sometimes what happens when we share our story, we feel that audience already know our story and we rush through it. So give them time, slow down, give a pause, so we all could understand. One more thing, you can polish and tighten your script, especially in the beginning. You spoke a lot about being different. If you had keep if you had kept it shorter, you had time to take pause and bring down the pace. Overall, wonderful speech with great articulation, open body gestures, confidence. If you can work upon these little things, you are going to be a star speaker. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Toastmaster Chintan, for that elaborate evaluation. Now we move to first the tag team report, and we first invite grammarian Toastmaster Vishal to share his report. I'll request the timer to display the timer card after 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute green and 2 minute red.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. So let me present my report as grammarian for the day.
Toastmaster Ashish, can you mute? Yeah, go ahead, Vishal.
Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, so starting with the word of the day, we have four speakers who were audacious to use it. Toastmaster Ashish, Toastmaster Prateek, Toastmaster Chintan, and Toastmaster Yashika. they use the word of the day in their speeches today. And in terms of phrase of the day, only Toastmaster Ashish was able to use it in his speech. Now, I'll start with some of the good usages that people have used today. So, lingering around was a really good phrase, which I really like. Living hand to the mouth. Sunflower of our ETC club. Really, really good phrase. I've never heard about this phrase before. Success doesn't come without obstacles or without setback. Really good way to highlight your difficulties. Then I think Toastmaster Vanshika reiterated one point, even though yeah, grammatically it's correct, but I really like the way that after every key message it was brought again and again, which was what is wrong with you. So even after the speech, that still like sticks with me and still going to stick with me after this meeting as well. Another good usage was sometimes things may go out of script, a really good way to use it. And then I have a word which kind of goes into both the category of good usage and how it could have been said is burn into ashes with dream inside. So it is a good usage. I'll come back to it in a while in how we should have maybe said it in another way. But talking about not so good usage, so I think we said that for 5 minutes I'll show green card. I think it should have been that at 5 minutes I'll show a green card. Someone use the word that like our parents were made from different soil. I think yeah, probably this is also correct, but our parents are made of different soil. I think would have been a better choice to use. Then someone used you have to believe in ourselves. Now, if we are saying you, then like probably say it yourself, but if you are saying ourselves, it has to be we. So instead of you have to believe in yourself, in ourselves, it should have been we have to believe in ourselves. At that time, I love playing basketball. I think it should have been I used to love playing basketball. If you don't love it, because it's a past tense. But if you still love playing basketball, I mean, you could have said that I used to love and I still love playing basketball. I improved my mental, like it's an incomplete phrase. It should have been either I improved my mental state or I improved my mental strength. I was in mad love, which I think Toastmaster guest Mayank used. It's a really good word, but a very common word which people use is I was heads over heels about my girlfriend or partner. So just a random suggestion of a very common phrase that people use. Also, arranged marriage. I think like in day-to-day conversation we use this word, but I think like the correct usage is arranged marriage. So because it is done right and it is done by let's say with the help of certain people, so it is done and that's why like instead of arrange it is arranged. Okay. Scripted back in our destiny. I think it should have been scripted in our destiny. Then topics master of the day. I think it should have been said that that person is a table topics master of the day. We have been grown up. I think the correct usage is we have grown up. Uh, now, the one word which I said is a very good usage was burned into ashes with dream inside. But I think a better way could have been burned into ashes with unfulfilled dreams because dreams are generally either you fulfill it or you don't fulfill it, right? And the last word which could have been done better is younger form of myself. I think we could have used my younger self. So that's my report as a grammarian for the day. And kudos to all of you to use such amazing words today in the speeches. Back to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thanks, Toastmaster Vishal, for that elaborate report. We now invite guest Mayank to share the counter report. And after that, we'll invite Toastmaster Komal. So you be ready. First, guest Mayank for an counter report.
All right. Ashish, can you mute yourself? Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I really love all the speeches. So I'll give a short feedback of usage of the filler words, specifically for the ones who spoke for at least 1 to 2 minutes, either for the prepared speeches or for the impromptu topics. So I'll start with our Toastmaster of the day, Pratik. I think you did a great job, but you used the word more than 5 times. Ashish, use filler word only 1 to 2 times. Sarthak, our guest, use the filler word only 1 to 2 times. Komal, use the filler words more than 5 times. Vishal, I really liked the feedback which you provided on the grammar portion. You use the filler words only 2 to 3 times. Shivani used the filler words only 1 to 2 times. Dhaneshwar, I really liked your speech, but you used the word so more than 5 times in your speech. Vanshika, during your prepared speech, you used the word so around 4 to 5 times, which can be reduced. Chintan, I really loved your table topic when you talked about your that table topic. You used the filler word only 1 to 2 times. Rahul used the filler word only 1 to 2 times. Marutesh used the filler word more than 5 times. Peter, our guest, used the filler words more than 5 times. Yashika, our Toastmaster, used the filler word only 1 to 2 times. Tejas used a for 3 to 4 times during your speech. Ravish, I couldn't follow you properly, but I believe you used the filler words around 3 to 4 times. Sunil used words so or maybe 2 to 3 times. So that's my report. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guest Mayank. That
And
was.
we have a surprise here.
Yeah, I can hear. I will
So, Ashish, someone is here for you.
Oh, I can't see.
You
So.
have to show your face.
Hey, how are you?
Uncle,
Let's not interrupt our meeting.
it's okay.
Hey, Ankur bhai.
How are you?
All good, sir.
All
I
good?
think we should continue with the
Yes.
meeting and we will have that.
Ashish, over to you.
Yeah, thanks so much, and very warm welcome to our IPP of district, Ankur Yadav. He's such a great friend. Ankur, I think the we were discussing that you had viral, and I also had it for last couple of days. So joining the meeting virtually today. All right, we move to the meeting forward, and we invite our timer quickly to share the report, please. Over to you, Toastmaster Komal.
Ashish, can you mute? Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish. I must say all the speaker were audacious today. And with that, I will start my timer report. So in prepared speech section, Toastmaster Dhaneshwar took 7 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Vansika took 5 minutes 40 seconds. In evaluation section, Toastmaster Shivani took 3 minutes 50 seconds. Toastmaster Chintan took 3 minutes 30 seconds. Coming to the table topic section, guest Peter took 1 minute 40 seconds. Guest Tejas took 2 minutes 10 seconds. TM Ravish took 1 minute 30 seconds. Toastmaster Vishal took 1 minute 10 seconds. And Toastmaster Sunil took 1 minute 50 seconds. Toastmaster Chintan took 2 minutes 30 seconds. Guest Sarthak took 1 minute. Guest Mayank took 1 minute 30 seconds. Guest Rahul took 2 minutes. And guest Marutesh took 1 minute 30 seconds. Guest Toastmaster Vanshika took 1 minute 30 seconds. That's all the timer report. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Komal, for that lovely report. So very quickly now I'll share my report, and I'll use by exception. That is whatever I am pointing out is either fantastic, which need to be accoladed, or an area which requires improvement. I think to start with, the whole theme of the meeting, unscripted, very relatable. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pratik, very well thought through it. Despite you said unscripted right in the beginning, you spilled the bean by saying that in the script you mentioned it was going to be a cloudy morning. So it means the amount of preparation you had done. Yes, there was a script even for an unscripted session, and kudos to you for that. You stitched the entire session pretty well. I believe, Yashika, you were the debutant TM today. Is that right? Yeah, and I can tell you, had I mean, I have to check it also because you did it so fabulously. Nobody could have guessed that you are a debutant table topic master. Your topics were fantastically chosen, and the way you communicated and connected with the audience. There were 11 table topics today, and I think everybody participated. Kudos to you. You did it effortlessly. There is no input as such for your improvement. Delivery as well as the preparation was bang on. There is a mechanism which we use generally in table topics when we are sharing, where we say name topic topic name. So that's a good way. Next time when you could use that. It will take the level of it even further higher. Third, I want to compliment the entire team for having stitched the session well, and the entire tag team as well as the evaluators did a fantastic job of keeping an eye. The evaluation of guest Mayank, again a debutant, was very spot on. Compliment to you, guest Mayank, for doing that. We'll be coming to active listener part with Toastmaster Vishal as well, and see what he has in store. But as a grammarian, I really compliment, whenever I take grammarian role, I used to struggle to identify areas for improvement, and Toastmaster Vishal, the way you diligently take note of it, kudos. I think it's a fantastic job done. And coming to couple of recommendations, we started the meeting 5 minutes late, so yes, I know setting up etc takes a little bit of a challenge, and quite a few of us often end up coming a little bit late. So the challenge to all of us, let's be in the room at 11:20 and start at sharp 11:30. That'll help, and we'll be able to finish on time. Now we will be 5 minutes late, the same 5 minutes which we started late as well. So I think that's an area which we all can work on. And similarly, that as that TMOD, I know Toastmaster Pratik has taken TMOD second or third time. A little bit of more time consciousness will help us to stitch it a little better within the time. So I think these two are the areas which we can work on. But overall, a fantastic meeting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Unscripted, but yet scripted, and so very well delivered in entirety. Kudos, a fantastic job done. I'll request everybody to put their hands together. Now I'll hand over to the presiding officer, which happens to be myself only, Ashish, calling Ashish, calling Ashish, calling Ashish, calling Ashish, because there are so many Ashish here. All right, so we now I would request Toastmaster Pratik to send the link of the voting to everybody, and I'll invite our guests. But before even I invite our guests, I'll not do my duty unless I invite Toastmaster Ankur to share a few words with us.
Hi. Have you ever seen Ashish? So what I generally feel as the immediate past district director is something similar to what a stand-up comedian feels when he goes for any wedding. So everyone asks, okay, good jokes, another good jokes, right? This is what I'm witnessing. So first of all, I came here with a purpose, and the purpose was, I have it with me. Yes. So this is the Triple Crown Award, which was long due to Toastmaster Ashish. In case you are not aware of what a Triple Crown Award is, so this is the badge that you get if you are completing 3 educational level. That means level 1, level 2, level 3 in a Toastmasters year. Now I'll be doing a quick round of, I can say a quiz. Just raise your hand if you know what is a Toastmasters year. Toastmasters year. So in order to get this Triple Crown Award, you have to complete 3 education levels in a Toastmasters year. So what is a Toastmasters year? Not you, Shivani, not you, Ashish, and not you, Chintan. Okay. So in case you are not aware about it, let me tell you. So Toastmaster year starts with 1st of July and it ends on 30th of June next year. So in case you are filing 3 educational awards, then you get this from the district side. So this is an additional award, and last year Toastmaster Ashish completed 3 education level, and I was supposed to give him in person. I thought I will be giving him a surprise today. But my bad. So Ashish, this is for you. On behalf of you, I would request the presiding. Okay, you are the presiding officer. Who is the VP head? Okay, yeah. This is for you, Ashish. VPPR.
VPPR. VPPR.
You have to be in action.
Not here.
Okay, on behalf of him, who clicks the picture? You guys are regular on Insta, right? You do? Okay. Shivani, this is for Ashish.
And someone else also.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I brought 1, 2, 3, 4 extras in case there is anyone who had also completed their triple crown criteria and they haven't received. So again, I will give it to the BPED. There are no ones. Okay, then complete your level 3 and I'll give you.
Until you want to give it for
I can definitely for future. Apart from that, as the contest season is on, are we done with the table topic contest?
Yes.
And what about the ISC?
We are planning to do it.
Okay, so all the very best. Now it is very difficult for me. If there is anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask. Otherwise, it is better to give this opportunity to the guests who are attending this meeting for the very first time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. This was a surprise, and I got a double surprise because I think after how many months, or I think perhaps it will be one of the few physical meeting happening when I am not attending physically. And see, on that day, DTM Ankur comes to surprise us. But yes, it happens, as they say. So now we move to the quick guest feedback, and the voting link is already sent by Toastmaster Prateek. May I request all of you to use the voting link to vote your favorite role players, please. In the meantime, may I request physical audience to help us get a few comments from the guests?
Would you like feedback? Please. And Toastmasters, active listener session, are we having after this?
No, we should do it right now. We can have one guest feedback. Thanks for reminding me. I missed that part, Toastmaster Prateek. Yes, we can go ahead with the guest feedback one, and then we can move on to the active listener session.
So my opinion is
No, you don't have to give the answer.
Okay, your feedback. How about the meeting?
I think it was really enjoyable. I was really nervous actually in the beginning, as you could see from my speeches actually. But I think overall, there have been some great speeches, some great table topics, like speaking on the spot, I think. And I think it was something that I didn't expect it. And hopefully I can do it again.
When are you joining us as a member?
So yeah, we can start with the active listener session. Toastmaster Vishal. In the meantime, I'll request everybody to vote.
Sure, Ashish. Let me share my screen, and also let me know if all of you can hear the sound as well.
Yes, visible.
Okay. So we seem we are short of time.
We are yet to check the sound. Can you?
Okay. Can you hear the sound now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we are going to do a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Kaun Banega Crorepati type of active listener session today. Let's see how attentive we were during the session. So the first question is, by December 2019, how much work experience did TM Prateek had? Was it 5 years, 6, 7 or 8 years?
6.
How much?
6 years.
6, yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, 6 is correct. Let's move on to the second question. In which city was TM Pratik offered a job? What is it? Oman, Dubai, Bangalore, or Kuwait?
Dubai.
Okay, so everyone paid a good attention to this one at least. Okay, yeah, spot on. Dubai is correct. What was TM Dhaneshwar's speech title? The 6 words, the 6 magical words, the 6 golden words, or the 6 beautiful words?
Magical words.
6 magical words.
So this question is actually like the meme you would have seen. What's the difference between paneer butter masala, paneer alababda, etc., etc. So I intentionally kept it like this, and I'm hearing magical words and golden words, right?
It was only 6 words.
It was magical for
Okay, so Chintan, Toastmaster Chintan is correct. It was only the 6 words. Okay, moving on to the next question. Which is not among the 6 words mentioned by TM Dhaneshwar? I think probably the difficult question among the
Strategy.
Wow, not so difficult, I would say. Brilliant. You got it correct. What was Toastmaster Vanshika's speech title? Journey to Normal, Journey to the Center of Earth, Journey to Abnormal, or Journey to
Timbuktu. Journey to abnormal.
Okay, let's see what was the correct answer. Journey to Abnormal. Moving on. Where did TM Vanshika enroll for graduation? Was it Delhi University, Punjab
Delhi
University,
University.
Mumbai, or Bangalore?
Delhi University.
Okay, everyone got this one correct as well. What is TM Peter's mantra in life? The time and tide wait for none. Whereas is human to forgive divine. Consistency is the key.
Consistency is the key.
Consistency.
Okay. Correct. Which superpower TM Ravish would like to have for a day? Super Doctor, Super Teacher, Doctor Strange, or Superman?
Super Doctor.
Okay. What Toastmaster Sunil likes to do to recharge himself? Watch movies, play with his kids, travel, or attend Toastmasters. Okay. We have very active listening audience today. I think everyone got most of them correct. Now the last question I think is pretty easy one. Which profession TM Chintan would like to have for a day? Is it
Storytelling.
Okay. Correct. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for being a great audience and listening everything clearly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. We should have done it prior to the voting. All the votes would have shifted to this Toastmaster Vishal. So my apologies to miss it out, and you are my winner today. All right, now Toastmaster Shivani, could you hold the session and declare the winners, please? That will help.
Okay, can we have a great round of applause because I'm meeting. All right. Starting with the first, that is the best auxiliary role player between timer, a counter, grammarian, and active listener. And it goes to grammarian Toastmaster Vishal.
And absolutely.
So very well deserved Toastmaster Vishal for taking up 2 roles, and you took the grammarian role at the last minute, but you did complete justice to it and very well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shivani.
Ashish, would you like to click a picture with we'll spotlight both of you and you guys can
Like this, huh?
Yeah. That's our thing. Okay. Spotlight. Who will do? Ashish can only do, right?
Yeah.
Ashish, are you there?
Komal can
Might have.
try.
Or since Ashish is not there, we can just. You see the spotlight option? It's okay, we can do
I
it.
cannot spotlight anyone.
No, they don't get it. I don't know why.
No.
Today's spotlight is by default on Ankur Bhai, so no one else can be spotlight.
Okay, moving ahead, the best table topic speaker. Any guesses?
That was a close thing.
There were 11 total, 11 table topic speaker, and it goes to Toastmaster Chintan. Congratulations,
Thank
Toastmaster.
you.
All right, and the next is best role player, Toastmaster of the day, table topic master, or general evaluator. And it goes to table topic master, our debutant table topic master, Toastmaster Yashika.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Yashika, very well deserved. The next is best speech evaluator, and it goes to Toastmaster Chintan again. Congratulations, Chintan. And now, best prepared speaker. It was between icebreaker speech by Toastmaster Vanshika and project 2 by Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. And it goes to Toastmaster Vanshika for her icebreaker. Can someone please click the picture? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Big round of applause for all the winners and everyone who took part. All right, can we click the Zoom fee if all the virtual
And guest
can
feedback?
guest feedback we took from Sarthak and we take from virtual. We have, okay, Ashish, all the Ashish have dropped off.
So remaining all are members.
No, we will take. Sarthak attending for the first time actually.
Okay.
The others are experienced guests, we can say, but you also can come. Yes. Your wishes are over to you.
So I think this is the only topic, or this is the only thing that I can speak about right now because everything is over. So I think this was actually really good session that I attended. I have attended Toastmaster sessions before also, but this one, I think everybody was very charged up on a Saturday morning, which is a rare sight. And yeah, now I'm also charged up, and probably from next time I will definitely speak on something. Yeah.
As a member.
Hopefully as a member.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
My
I have spoken multiple times today.
Thank you so much for attending.
Sorry, I need to leave.
Okay, no worries. Any other guest who wants to share the feedback? Yeah, Peter, you want to share the feedback?
You should join this show.
Today was very special. I'm very bad at names, but the speech from the guest, from the entrepreneur, the girl, it was very, very interesting and very inspiring. And the speech from basketball champion, it was really, really good explained. And yeah, and also the other and Chintan, very, very confident, and you have it. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Can we click the picture now? Ravish is on the way, so maybe he cannot turn. Ravish, if you're listening to us, if you can switch on your camera, we'll quickly click a picture. Few of you can come in this camera. Those who are sitting can just stand there and wave. If you can just make sure that you are in the picture. Others can come this time. And who will be clicking